Hi, today I'm going to do my top 5 best friendships in books. In 5th place is Richard Parker and Pi Patel in The Life of Pi by Jan Martel. This kind of pains me to put it 5th because I adore their relationship throughout the book. I've actually kept these friendships as friendships, not relationships, not siblings. They're literally just non-bloodline friends, which is why I've had to put this one 5th, because Richard Parker is a tiger, so they're not exactly friends because they don't talk. And also the whole question of whether Pi is imagining Richard Parker or if it's just a representation of himself. I think for that reason they can't be any higher than 5, but I think the way that Richard Parker makes Pi feel when he's in the lifeboat and his companionship is also a definition of what friendship feels like when you have someone who you care for and keeps you company in the darkest of times. In 4th place is Rudy Steiner and Liesl Meminger in the book Thief by Marcus Zusak. I adore Rudy Steiner, and also Liesl is just the perfect child, and she's innocent, but she's not because she's a book thief. But she's just the embodiment of childhood innocence and purity, and her and Rudy together just make each other laugh in what is literally a dark and sad book. They are the light, they are the air of the book, they give you room to breathe. Their friendship is just one of happiness and simplicity, and I love them. In 3rd place is Jace and Alec from the Mortal Instruments series. I've chosen Heavenly Fire to show you because I think in this book their relationship is particularly prominent. Their friendship, emphasised by the use of the parabates, is just amazing, and the way they look after each other is perfect. This nearly crosses my rule of the sibling and relationship because of Alec and Jace, but I think their friendship comes before that as they protect each other, as they are shadow hunters, and the way that they look out for each other and have their backs in actual physical battle is kind of a representation of what friends in the real world actually do for each other. In 2nd place is Sam and Frodo from The Lord of the Rings. These two were so close to being the top spot, but they've just got pipped to the post by who is actually in 1st, who's coming up next. But these two had to go near the top because the way that Sam looks after Mr. Frodo is just so cool. He's beautiful, he looks after Frodo, and he's just his gardener. And in the books I did find a difference between how they're represented in the film. In the film, Frodo has a lot more respect and friendliness towards Sam at the start, but in the book he is his gardener. He doesn't really think he should come with him on the mission, on the journey, there and back again, but he does. And I've started to read The Two Towers, which is the 2nd book in the trilogy, and I can see how their characters are developing and they are becoming more like they are in the films, which I'm really enjoying because I prefer the book versions quite a lot more to films, but I think in the case of Lord of the Rings it's quite similar. But Sam and Frodo's friendship at the end, especially on Mount Doom, and the start, is just great. And of course my top friendship is Harry and Ron from Harry Potter. I will include Hermione in this as well because obviously they are the golden trio, they're the perfect friends, they each bring something to the friendship, they complement each other with the brains and the bravery, and Weasley the King. Harry and Ron's friendship is just one of complete and utter friendship love. How Ron comes and rescues Harry after a couple of weeks after not hearing from him just shows how they're teenage boys and they grow up together, and it is a realistic interpretation of what friendship is like in the real world, in the wizarding world, and it's amazing. Rowling also gives such depth to their relationship, how they fall out in many ways in Order of the Phoenix and Deathly Hallows, and the jealousy and all the ways that friends can feel about each other comes out between them. So they're not just the perfect idolised friendship, they have their flaws but they still love each other, which is why they are my favourite friendship. They're my top 5 friendships in books. See you soon, bye!